Hello everybody. Dear students, first PUC Computer Science syllabus reduced to first 12 chapters for this academic year due to COVID-19. Syllabus given you. The first chapter is overview of a computer. Second chapter is input, output and memory devices. Third chapter is data representation. Fourth chapter is software components, software concepts. Fifth chapter problem solving methodology. Sixth chapter programming in C++. Seventh chapter is introduction to C++. Eighth chapter is data types. Ninth one input and output of operators. 10th one control of statements. 11th chapter is arrays. 12th chapter functions. Each and every chapter has its own sub-components. Under first chapter overview of a computer, introduction is there, and functional components of a computer, and working of each unit level explained, and evolution of computers, generation of computers, classification of computers, applications of computers given. Under second chapter, input, output and memory devices. Usually every computer needs to process any data. It requires raw data. What data being furnished into the computer after processing for something, it retrieves data as in the information form. Whenever required a memory, it uses memory also while processing the data. So far we need to study input, output, memory devices. So far under this chapter given some input out devices or what various devices being used in the computer given under this chapter. So under this chapter, introduction to input devices, brief introduction regarding input devices, what type of input devices being used. Examples are given: keyboard, mouse, joystick, OMR, OCR, MICR. And introduction to output devices also. Under this output devices, different type of output devices are there: monitors, printers, speakers. Just brief introduction about this also given. And introduction to memory devices. In order to keep data inside the computer, it uses certain memory devices. Internally, it has two types of memory devices: primary and cache memory. Externally, it uses secondary memory devices. Whatever it may be, in order to keep the data inside a device, it uses memory devices. So primary memory and secondary memory, cache memories, three types of memories are explained under this chapter. And third chapter, data representation. Under this data representation, usually what raw data you furnished into a computer system, definitely when you look on this concept in front of you, definitely you can ask yourself, what is a data? Single form is what is a datum, what is a datum or what is a data. Data is nothing but a collection of raw data, collection of unprocessed items also you can say. earlier to process for something, it needs raw data. Whatever you fed into the system, computer doesn't know anything about your language. It knows only what is 0 and what is 1. What is 0 and what is 1 means it uses binary number. It uses binary digits. So far, it has a certain system. That system is called the binary number system. Why do you use this binary number system here? In order to study, why do you use binary number system? So computer knows only binary system or binary number system. So far we need to study binary number system. Besides this, under data representation form, we have to study number system. Under number systems, it has two types of positional number system, non-positional number system. That is also given in the syllabus. In positional number system, how that can be formed, an example for the positional number systems and non-positional number systems also, and types of positional number systems: decimal number system, binary number system, octal number systems, and hexadecimal number systems also given in this chapter. Along with that, representation of integers, that means number system conversion also given, representation of integers also given, sign and magnitude representation also given, one's complement of a binary number, two's complement of a binary number. That means one's complement representation, two's complement representation, binary arithmetics, addition and subtraction using one's complement and two's complement, computer codes, and introduction to binary, BCD, EBCDIC, and ASCII XS3. These are all under what is a data representation chapter. And the fourth chapter, software concepts. Under this chapter, given an introduction regarding software concept, types of software, especially application software and system software, and functions of operating system, types of operating system, functional features of commonly used operating system. And fifth chapter, problem solving methodology. Dear students, whenever you think to solve any problem, certain method or methods we need to use in order to solve the problem. In order to get the right solution or right answer, we need to apply right procedure. So what techniques you can apply in order to solve the problem? In the computer study level, in order to solve a problem, what type of program you propose to write? Earlier to write the program, what steps required? So all those things are given under this chapter. Introduction to problem solving, problem definition. That means in order to write any solution, initially we have to guess what the problem is. What is the definition of the problem? So problem definition, problem analysis, and design of a solution, algorithms, flowcharts, development of programs, coding, testing, debugging, documentation and maintenance, programming constructs, sequence, selection and iteration, characteristics of a good program. Always we hope to write a good program. In order to write a good program, what qualities it requires. It's also given here. Types of So usually that is not a healthy practice. Error finding is not a healthy practice. Even though when you are writing or implementing any program, definitely it may have some errors. What type of errors we may get? So for this purpose, something is given here under this chapter. So types of errors. Approaches to problem solving. Top-down approaches, bottom-up approach, and modular approach, structured programming approach. These are the 4 types of approaches we need to study. 6th chapter is for programming in C++. What I said to you, in order to solve a problem, different areas are there, or different type of solutions are there. By writing program also, you can get the solution. Here introduced regarding what is C++ is one of the programming language in order to implement a program or in order to solve a certain type of a problem by C++ programming you can solve it. So for introduction regarding C++, under object-oriented concept, evolution of programming techniques, and procedural programming, structured programming, object-oriented programming, different types of programming structures are there. Among them, procedural programming style is there, structured programming style is there, object-oriented programming style is there. So for brief introduction about these things also given. OOP characteristics, object-oriented programming characteristics are there. What are those? That is also given. The main intention of this program, or the main feature of object-oriented program is it tells us bottom-up approach. Initially, it has some components that components through classes and objects. So, for a brief introduction regarding classes and objects, data abstraction, data encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and advantages and disadvantages of OOPs also given under this chapter. 7th chapter regarding introduction to C++, especially what programming language have been chosen. What you can say C++, history of C++, characteristics of C++, character set, precedence of operators, type conversion, implicit and explicit, structure of a C++ program with example, importance of IO string header file, library functions. Usually, history tells us something regarding the concept, but what here given you, C++ is one of the programming language. In order to construct any program, it needs a certain programming language. Usually, a language is for what is to express our feelings. Language is a media. Through that media or medium, you can express our feelings with others. Similarly here, in order to interact with the computer, especially if you plan or propose to want to design a program solution, definitely their language is required. That language is for program purpose if you design for that purpose, that is called programming language. What programming language you consider, each and every such type of language has its own characteristics. Character set, that means what it is under that programming language, it has a certain character set. That means It has a certain letters, alphabets, special characters, numerals, etc. That also to be mentioned here in order to study. Characteristics of C++, character set, precedence operators, type conversion, simplicity and explicit, structure of C program, C++ program. Usually, each and every program has its own programming style, programming structure. What structure it belongs? That means C++ programming language belongs which structure. So, with the example also given in this chapter, and importance of IO stream header file library functions. 8th chapter data types. What is an IO? Without furnishing the raw data, we cannot expect any output. Our computer itself doesn't do anything. In order to process for something, it needs some raw data. So far, you can provide data through variables or as in the form of functions. So far, under this data types introduction given, variables, standard data types, user-defined data types, and derived data types are under this chapter. And 9th chapter is for input and output operators. Especially in order to feed data, somewhere we need to use operators. For example, mathematically, if C is equal to A plus B, so that is one of the expressions. C is equal to A plus B. There is equal to mark is one of the operator. In between A and C, what operator being used, what is plus mark is also another type of operator. Plus is a mathematical operator, is equal to is an assignment operator. So here also, for a relevant purpose, different type of operators are being used. So for the input purpose, input operator we need to use. For the output purpose, output operator used. By using these two operators and some other operational statements, you can construct a simple programs. Example for simple programs also. This water chapter. And control statements. Normally or usually simple C++ program. C++ program will be processed by the help of control statements. Whatever you fed to the computer through statements, each and every statement will be considered as a control statement. Normally that will be controlled sequentially. Somewhere based on user need that can be directed by selection. Somewhere that can be constructed by iterative types. So for under control statements, introduction regarding control statements, types of control statements, selection statements. Under selection statements, if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, and switch statement, and iterative statements. Under iterative statement, while statement, do while statement, and comparison between while and do while and for statements. Along with that, some other supporting statements are given you. Jump statements, go to, break, continue. And 11th chapter, arrays. Under this chapter, given introduction to arrays, types of arrays, one dimension, two dimension, and multi-dimensional arrays with the examples and programming example also. Declaration of one dimensional array, initialization of one dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays program concepts, and declaration of two-dimensional arrays regarding functions. Under this chapter introduction, different header files, mathematical library functions, character and string function, other functions are given. That's all. The next aspect will be continued in the next session. Thank you.